In this video, I'm going to cover how to start a new project. Each building should have its own project. That way you can quantify everything in the building, and then you can put them on a master site, move the buildings around to accommodate your needs. So we're going to go up top. We drop the big R down. If you're not already on the start screen, which you are, let me go to the start screen because that's maybe what you'll be. We'll go ahead and close this. Okay, here's the start screen. By default, you have these ones that say construction, architectural, structural, and mechanical. I don't use these templates because I like starting with the commercial template. Okay. Now you probably wonder, where is that? See the word new right here, and I'll ping that a couple of times. When you click on new, I want to start a new project, and then it throws this little pop-up. Now you want to hit browse. Okay. When you hit browse, that's going to give you the ability. You see, you have plumbing templates, mechanical templates. And in here, we have the commercial template. Now, when you hit commercial, what it does, it's going to load in the typical commercial building wall types. It's going to load in roof types, floor types. So it's going to kind of give you a starting point. You can go ahead and hit open. And then we hit open again. I don't know why it has you stop at that. That's one of those weird buttons. You hit open. And then
project or project?
You're creating a project, correct. So you create a project, and it's going to open up. So now what you're going to see over here, you see it says level 1, roof, site plan. You get a little bit more information here. It's a little bit more more stuff going on. So that's what I'm looking for. And as now yours are stacked. You can see here. Mine are inside of each other. What that does, it gives me more ability to see what's going on. It takes up some of my real estate over here, but what it does is it gives me the ability to read all the settings. So to get that to happen, just go ahead and drag it up just like you did there. Now, when you drag these out, people have a tendency to kind of float them right here, and I don't recommend doing that because, see, it actually is overriding the stuff at the bottom. So what you want to do, this is a little weird, drag it out in the middle. Okay, go ahead and drag that thing right in the middle. Now, where you're going to bring it is, you're going to take that little arrow right there, and you're going to touch it on the center of this bar right here. And that's going to dock it. So you bring it on over, you touch it, and it should at that point dock. Yeah. And once you hit there, you let go, and it should dock it.
Okay.
See, now, you can see at the bottom, you can see all your settings, and you can see your full bar right here.
Wow, so small.
Yes, those are very, very small. And I don't know how to make those larger, unless it may be a setting in Windows, if you may have turned the graphics down. I'll explain what they are.
It's because it's so high resolution, it makes things small, I think.
That may be it. You may have to make an adjustment to your resolution. But those are icons. We'll use them a bit as we go through. Now,
it's going to do this anyway, see?
Yeah, so you can just see it.
It's all right.
Yeah. So what we need to do when we're working on projects, so this is kind of the game plan. We're going to build different buildings, and then we'll bring them into the master, and this will be your master, RVT. And you can link them in. If you're an AutoCAD person, if you ever used XREFs before, okay, well, an XREF is a link. You link these in. So you could work on this building. Let's say you added a tower off the backside of this building. You hit save. When you open up your master, boom, there's a tower on the master. So you have these buildings, and you'll have your master that links all these in. And that if you start that way, what's going to happen is as you move forward, you have a real clean logic. Because you have building, 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 building. You link them on to master site, master site, master site. You set them where you want them to go. It gives you the ability to move these around easily and relay the site out quickly depending on your design.
Okay, what are we in right now?
Okay, what are you in? You're in what you'd normally call a floor plan. Okay, but there's nothing here. Now, the next step we have to do is we have to set up what are called levels. We're going to look at the side of the building. If we use this house as an example, you have the floor, which they call this 0. Then if you go up, then you're going to have pretty much where the roof starts to come up. If you look at the house, it'll be coming up this way. That there is going to be the roof level. So if we had a 2-story, a 3-story building, what we do is we create these levels. So let's say it's a 2-story building. This will be level 1. And you can call it floor 1, level 2.
So weird.
And roof. Now, here's why. When we start this wall here, and you can call this first floor, second floor. Okay, so I'm going to start here with the wall. It's going to go all the way up like that. Now I'm cutting through the building. Think about this in section, cutting through the building. like that. So you tell the wall to start on level 1, 0, go up to roof. Then we put a roof on it later like this, if you're doing like a typical construction. Then we put floors in here, like that. And then if you were standing here, that would be you. In that location. So we set these levels up so we know how high to bring the walls. And that is how Revit is set up.
That's
So-
gonna be a pain in the ass. Because if you want everything, I don't like that. So, if I want to just draw a pyramid, a tall, narrow pyramid, and just, for example, if I want it 144 meters high,
Mhm.
how would I just start with something like that?
Then you would start with massing, what I mentioned in this area here.
Hmm.
Okay, massing might be where you want to start out because it gives you it's more freeform, very freeform. Whereas when you we start off with kind of a freeform, then you get into the more integration of the building, how the pieces inside work, and then you get to the construction documents. In the design process, we do the same thing. Start off with a bubble diagram, then we start to solidify that. If you're starting with a pyramid, then we'll start with the pyramid shape and then move into these other areas.
Mhm.
So if you want to start with a pyramid shape, we could do that. It's just a matter of where you want to start in this
Mhm.
project. Okay.
Okay, so basically, we're gonna start with one of these type of files,
Mm-hmm.
and later we'll set up a master file to bring each building in?
Correct. And if we want to start with the pyramid, we could use that as an example and walk it through.
Let's set up a few of these so that I'll have them to start playing with once you leave.
Okay.
Like,
Perfect.
I wanna set up a master file and set up a few of
In
these.
these building types.
And I'll know how to set up more of these.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to have multiple floored buildings? I guess somebody, if you have a classroom or some type of administration building or something, you'll have something with multiple floors?